Welcome back in to the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by the law offices of Ogle, Elrod, and Brill. If you've been in an auto accident, a truck accident, motorcycle accident, whether you need legal representation due to any kind of motor vehicle accident or an on-the-job accident, Ogle, Elrod, and Brill can answer all of your questions first and then help represent you in a court of law. Ogle, Elrod, and Brill, you see their ads all over the place. The reason? They live up to what they promise. If you give them a call, they will come to you and meet you, and they will give you a fighter in your corner. Ogle, Elrod, and Brill. All right. Important note about our show the next couple of weeks. Let's go ahead and put this graphic up. It is World Cup time. So the next 2 weeks, we will air at 11:35 on Sunday nights. 11:35 Sunday night on the 15th and the 22nd, and then back to our normal time slot on the 29th of June, back at 11 a.m. But 11:35, be sure to set your DVR. 11:35 the next 2 weeks. Okay. Last question, very quickly. I'm just going to throw it to you. Got about a minute and a half. Major League Baseball draft. You're, of course, the voice of the baseball Vols. How much is the draft going to impact this team? It's a sport that it's got to be tough on the coaches to recruit because look who we've got, and then the Major League teams come in and swipe them. How much is it going to hurt UT?
It's going to hurt them a little because they lose what could be two local kids. You had the pitcher from Oak Ridge, you had Lane Thomas, the fantastic outfielder from Bearden, both taken pretty early on. And within I think Thomas was the 5th round, and I think Skeen was the 10th round, maybe. So anyhow, you kind of prepare for that. What hurts you is when you lose a pick that's, say, in the 30s. Benny Santiago, the catcher, son of Benito Santiago, he was taken in the 38th round. If somehow they wind up signing him, that's where you really suffer a blow. You can prepare. You know you might lose 1 or 2 in the draft, so you have a chance to kind of get some options. But if Tennessee were to lose some that were drafted on day 3, that's where you lose a lot of depth.
Okay, all right. And then I want to go one last question here with the World Cup starting up. Got about a minute or so. World Cup starting up this week. Who's going to watch any of it? It's going to be right here on ABC, ESPN, and ESPN2. I'll watch it. I'm a European football fan. If your first visit outside the country was to Amsterdam, you would forever be a Holland fan too. At 22, Amsterdam's a fun place to be. But I'll watch it. I'll watch tons of it. Will you watch it?
I'll watch it. I'll definitely watch USA. In my job, I'm really not a fan. I don't have an NFL team, but I am a fan of Team USA. Sure. So I'll definitely watch it.
Once it starts going, it's hard not to watch to me because it's going to be on, and obviously it's a huge deal. I mean, and I'll watch some of it. Sure.
John, you going to watch any of it?
Break out the vuvuzelas.
Bob, will you watch one single solitary minute of it?
No.
An answer today. We'll answer next week on that show.
I hate that you even asked me that, John.
You hate the sport, just will not watch, right?
I don't hate the sport. I don't hate any sport. I have no interest in the sport.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So there's a difference.
Yeah.
But no, I have zero interest. I will be outside with my grass going, hey, look, it moved.
All right. Very good. We'll see you the next 2 weeks at 11:35 p.m. on Sundays. See you right back here live, 2 a.m. 2 weeks from now at 11 a.m. See you next week, if I'm not lying.
The views expressed in this forum do not necessarily reflect those of WATE 6 or of 6 Sports. This has been a paid program.